Okay, testing. Testing. Hello? Testing. 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 Okay, awesome. Excellent. Well, that's good to see. We can get started. Yeah, sorry the stream's late. Sorry I haven't streamed in several days, and then finally the stream is late. I was like super busy last night, and then I was super busy the night before that, right? Pretty typical stuff, right? But then, why isn't my controller working? But then, there it goes. But then, out of nowhere, today I have a splitting headache. Or I had one. It's been kind of going down in the last couple minutes, but you get the idea. So yeah. Oh, I know where I am. Let's see if I can kill this these stupid headless, huh? What is this? Red lump. Apparently, those only increase your stagger push or whatever. Oh shoot! Oh boy. Oh wow. Just instantly dead. Fudge, wow. Yeah, this is this fight for you. I might go ham. I'm gonna go ham and just like put everything on. Do this. Where is it? Yeah, just go ham here. Fudge. Ugh. So I just locked on too early. Fudge. We're almost there though, I can feel it. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're almost there. I just need to not get hit right off the rip. Whoa. There we go. Let's try this again. Let's take this from the top. It's funny because this is the last one. The last time I'm gonna have to fight this boss. Period. So kind of interesting that I'm losing my mind here on this last one. Fudge. Yeah, he's just dead immediately. Fudge. Hate this boss, man. Hate this. Oh. I'm like sweating. I'm like sweating from how much I hate this boss. This dumb freaking boss. The last time too, like I said. This is it. Once I kill this boss, I'm not gonna have to deal with it again. It's almost kind of sad, you know? It's almost like I'm saying goodbye to an old friend, you know? No, not really. I'm mostly kidding. Well, I mean, kinda, you know? Memories or whatever. Like from Ren and Stimpy. Shoot. Oh, I can dodge the other one by. Are you going right here? Oh no, I can't. Okay. Weird. Fudge. Man, this guy just does not want me to be happy, huh? Fudge. Ah! What a scumbag. I just need to dunk him harder. Okay, I think I just am gonna try dunking him like even harder. I'm just gonna like lock in and just like kill him immediately. No matter what. I think that's like the only way. I mean, maybe what I could do is I could try approaching from the other side. But the problem is I'm going this way, so there's no convenient whatever he calls it. Try this, I guess. Okay, so he just kills me immediately. No! Oh! How do I usually do this, right? I just like kill him really fast, right? I must be doing something so wrong. I must legitimately be doing something just completely wrong. I think maybe I'm just like not... I need to like come... Maybe if I just drop down right on top of his head. Look like I got plenty of that crap. It's been a couple days too. Maybe this will help. Ugh. Yeah, wow. Says like I've forgotten how to do this fight. This is what happens when you don't play every day. This is what happens when you don't play every day. When you take 2 days off. And then it's like suddenly you can't kill the frickin' Fountainhead goon. You can't kill the Fountainhead goons. It's like, what have I forgotten? It's like that episode of SpongeBob. It's always that episode of SpongeBob with me, isn't it? It's like the episode of SpongeBob where he's like how's it go? Where he's like where he like forgets how to make a Krabby Patty, and he's like, "Ah, oh, think SpongeBob, I'm losing it," and he's like, "Master SpongeBob," and all this stuff, all this big old rigmarole. There's this big old rigmarole about how he forgets to make the hamburger. And that's me right now. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think this wouldn't be as bad if this went to headless. Oh my god, because he just does that thing over and over again. How am I supposed to do this? Maybe just suck it up. Yeah, okay, never mind. I know what I'm doing. I forgot this boss is a blight on humanity. And, awful. Oh, and there it goes, yeah. Because you always see the back. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do! Yeah, see, this is why I buff up like crazy. I'm starting from this bonfire too. Maybe I'll just go to the next. Maybe I'll just go to another bonfire. Maybe I'll start at the Sakura Bridge bonfire. Probably that's. I think that's actually what I need to do, or that'll help at least. Or the flower viewing bridge. Well, actually, I don't know. Coming from behind, probably we could try that. We could try approaching from the other side, as long as I don't get lost. Honestly, that actually might be the cure to this. That might fix my problem here. Is approaching from the other side. Just like blasting this guy from the other side, instead of sitting there trying to figure it out. Oh, I took damage there, which is a bad sign. There they are, yeah. This is way smarter, I think. Okay, game. Okay, game, yeah. No! I need to back off there. That was almost it, though. That was literally almost it. That was almost it. That was nearly, we nearly had it. That was absolutely nearly it, though. What I'll do is I'll drop down on this branch. Akos. Divine Confetti. Purple Gourd. There he is. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up? No. Oh. I know, pestos indeed. Not bad. Other than I hate this stupid boss so much. This is the worst boss in the game. Like, an order of magnitude, I think. I'm just doing it wrong, I think. I don't know. I can't use prosthetics either here, because I'm underwater. It's like, gee, a big wonder why there's not more underwater bosses. And you can't even use prosthetics on them. Where is it? Let's try just coming really hard from ahead, from above. Oof. I know the pesticide thing is really weird. If I could just survive, if I just pick this one off, I'll get a reset on my healing. Fudge. Nope. There we go. There we go. No, 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 no. That was so close again. You can use... Oh, Gotchin. Focus on the main one. Well, I have a setup. I'll try Gotchin, though. Can I pick off the small one with Gotchin? I'll try that, though. See, I have a setup, but it's just not working this time. It's like really close. But maybe it's just like the scaling HP building up or something. Which happens. I did not know you could Gotchin this though. I'm like really resistant to like mess with my strategy. Oh, cool. Oh, but you aggro the second one? Yeah, well I think that's part of it for sure. I think I'm also just doing it wrong, maybe? Maybe I need a Yashiriku. It could just be bad luck a little bit on what they do. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll Yashiriku. Maybe I'll just straight up... Tainted Grail? That's good to hear. Let me look at this Tainted Grail game real quick here. Ah, forget it. Well, I'll look it up later. Yeah, I'll try Yashiriku. I'm actually just gonna straight up try Yashiriku here. See if that fixes this. Because it might. That might actually fix this. Yashiriku Spirit Fall is pretty big deal. No. Well, we'll drop down. Maybe this will do it. Maybe this will do it. Just like go all the way. Just go hard. Go completely hard. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm already dead. That might just be bad routing? Oh, see if I can just not die the first time, I might actually be able to do this. Interesting. So I'll need to look into this game that you're talking about because it sounds interesting. But I don't think or maybe I have heard of it. Maybe somebody else told me about it or something, which happens. I'll just go back to Echoes real quick here. Confetti. Honestly, Confetti, that's what I'm saying is, like, I'm so addicted to killing him fast. Killing him fast is, like, my favorite thing. And so, like, being not able to kill him fast is, like, such a pain. Okay. I think I'm onto something here. There we go. Yeah, I just got the setup wrong. There we go. Jeez. Oh my gosh. That's so bad. Okay. Luckily, this guy can't one-shot me no matter what he does. Uh-oh. Unless I get hit by the grab. Or like an entire pester thread combo. Oh. Typical headless. Typical freaking headless. See, you know, this is one of those scenarios where... What is this scenario? Whatever, at least this is the last time, too, so I should just be happy. I should be happy. This is the last time I'm gonna see his beautiful face. His beautiful smiling face. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's the last time I'm gonna... Switch it up. Well, you gotta love those pester threads. This is why this is everyone's favorite Soulsborne boss, period. This is everybody's favorite. Oh, shoot. He's being really generous right now and he's not killing me. There we go. Okay, we're done. It's the last time I'm ever gonna have to fight him. Ever again. For as long as I live. Hold on, what's this Tainted Grail game? Let me look this up. I want to look at this Tainted Grail game. While I work on the what's this Tainted Grail game? And then I just need to kill the Shichiman warriors. Tainted Grail. The Fall of Avalon. So I think you were telling me about this. I need to look into this. I need to look more into this game, this Tainted Grail game you're talking about. That's gonna happen at some point. Okay, so now we're going to abandoned dungeon, bottomless hole. We're going to do ourselves a favor and we're going to kill a Shichimen warrior. So this means 7-faced warrior in Japanese. And he's got 7 faces of annoying. That's what the 7 faces represent. They represent annoyance, irritation, pain in the butt, all the human emotions. Shichimento. Oh, is that what he's called in Japanese? See, I don't know the kanji for it. I don't know the kanji. There. Shichimencho turkey. Yeah, one of the faces represents being a turkey. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's like not even... that's like the standard issue. Boom. Oh, I goofed it up. There we go. Got that. Okay, well there's one. Now. There it goes. Okay, number 1 down. She's been warrior number down. Complete. There we go. Then we go to Shishiman warrior number 2. Oh. My poor head. I've had a headache for a couple hours now. Or no. Well, it's not that bad. It's actually getting better right now. So that's the good news. That's the palace grounds. That's the good news. My poor little head was hurting there for a minute, but now we're doing good. We're back. My condition is stabilized. From a headache to not having a headache. I have stabilized my condition. Through sheer luck, I suppose. I know, yeah. Well, I feel bad talking about it because I don't want to be like, ugh, you know. I don't want to complain over much. But I am noticing that it's going away, which is the good news. Yes, that's the thing. You know, but I do not mind sharing the good news here. That my poor little headache has abated. The offensive has worn down or whatever. That it is good news for sure. Which means I get to focus on what really matters, which is the last cycle of Sekiro. Actually, there's a speedrun cycle next. Because that's the only way to... Well, first off, because it's all... I want to do all bosses. So if I'm doing all bosses, I technically have to do Ishin Ashina at least once. That's one thing. And then the other reason to do the speedrun cycle is because I need to unlock the Gauntlet of Strength for it anyway. Because you can't just... There's one of the Gauntlets of Strength you will have to fight Emma and Ishin. And so... You obviously have to have that boss unlocked. So the speedrun cycle is actually very important to the whole deal. If I don't have the speedrun cycle, that's bad. Okay. It is quite essential. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. One more. Let's see one more. Oh, I'm out of juice. Did it? Come on, hit him. Hit the... What are you doing? There we go. Jeez. That's one I've never seen before. Okay, now it's double monkeys. Now it's double monkeys. Time to kill double monkeys. This is the last double monkeys, too. This is the last double monkeys. Everyone's favorite boss, the double monkeys. So the setup for this one is simple. We just do Dragon Flash. That's it. Where is he? Poison Pool. That's right. This is the last double monkeys. This actually isn't the last double monkeys, because I still have to do the double monkeys in the Gauntlet of Strength, in Mortal Journeys or whatever. But this is the second. This is nearly the last double monkeys. Where is it? Where's my ceremonial Tanto? To the top. What am I? I don't know. There you go. Slice. We need that. That's really important. Well, we may not. We actually may not, because I'm not sure if I have to hit him with 10 Dragon Flashes or not, or hit her with 10. Hit the brown monkey with 10 Dragon Flashes or not. Yeah, so I've actually been playing Factorio in my own time. I've actually been playing like a ton of Factorio, and it's really good. It's actually really good, like shockingly good. But it's like such a pain too, if you like set up your base wrong, because you'll like hit a bottleneck where it's like you can't produce certain items fast enough, because there's like it's so funny. Honestly, I should just make an entire new base for making yellow science, instead of like trying to. I'm like struggling right now because I need to make yellow science. But yellow science is kind of a pain. Because there's like red science, which is like really basic. And then there's like, ow. And then there's like, blue science, which is more complicated. Or, I mean, green science, which is more complicated, and then blue science, which is like even more complicated, and then purple science, which is even more complicated. Oh, I guess there's military science. I forgot about gray science. There's a gray science too that's like decently complicated, and then there's yellow science, which is the last one until the DLC. And like even making purple science is like really tough. Bam. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, we need, spear, I guess. It's probably not really essential. There we go. Thank you. Guys, love what the camera's doing. Yeah, good job, Sekiro. Gotta love with that camera. I gotta be the blind monk. I gotta be the blind monk there. Oh my gosh. This boss, man. Shoot. Weird. Oh my god, come on, man. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh my gosh. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Honestly, maybe I need to not charge it or something. I think charging it is overkill. Perhaps. We'll see. Maybe I'll just like hit him with the dragon flash really fast. Try to kill him that way. Because you get a little extra damage with the charge, but maybe it's not essential. Considering I think I had like, what, 10 spirit emblems or something? So, yeah. This is what happens when you don't practice every day. When you don't practice Sekiro every day. When you stop being a Sekiro devotee. Oh my gosh, already we're goofing it. We're goofing it bad. Dying to the yellow monkey, or to the white monkey. Dying to the dumb white monkey. Oh. I'm as dull as a kitchen knife right now. Oh my gosh. The attack comes out so quickly. That's true. That's my life. I must be missing the reference. I assume it's a reference to like a 90s song. You have to forgive me for not getting the joke. Oh, Chronicle Riddick. See, that's what I'm saying is, yeah, it's a little before my time. I remember the new one. The latest one was, I was like wasn't. No, I was an adult. I think. I remember my dad talking about Riddick. My dad liked Riddick, but I never saw him. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then he's gained a little bit of popularity right now because there's a video game. There's a Riddick video game. There was like there was that was the people that Mandalore. So like a guy who reviews games was talking about. And so that was it's something that like I'm actually familiar of because of YouTube, and not necessarily because I saw it back in the day. Whoa. Well, my dad probably watched those a bunch on like the dumb like free movie channel or whatever that they had on the Comcast cable. I'm in the corner here. Okay, so I need to ceremonial Tanto. I think charging it actually does increase the damage by like a lot. You get like twice as much damage if you charge it. Not that it like I guess really matters. Do it again. There we go. Oh, he doesn't die? There we go. Yeah, there's one. We don't even really need the spirit emblems either for this part because I can just charge up the, Yeah, that was the thing. The Mandalore, there's a video about that game. A YouTube video about that game, and it's a really good video. It's really interesting. But I've seen one of them. I've definitely seen one of them. I've seen, like, the newest one where he's on some, like, desert moon. And there's, like, some mercenaries after him. Oh. I'm out of juice for this thing. I need a mortal draw it. Yeah, there's like this really great video about that game. Because apparently it's not a bad game. The funny thing is that I've actually been led astray by that guy. Mandalore, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. He does these game reviews, and he reviewed this game a while ago called, I Divine Cybermancer. He's like, yeah, this game is great. And me and my brother played it, and it was awful. It was like really laughably awful. He like called it, like my brother was like, this is like an asset flip. This feels like an asset flip. Oh, I Divine Samurai. Well, you know what's so funny is I thought the same thing, but then when my brother pointed out that it feels like there's that level, like it really does feel like an asset flip. I'm sorry, it straight up feels like an asset flip. Like it feels like an asset flip to me. Like the game's pacing and structure is just so poor in a lot of ways. Well, I think he's a good reviewer overall in a lot of respects, and he got me into Total War Warhammer. So I have to be grateful to him for that because I love Total War Warhammer a lot. It's not like he's always bad or something. There's no game like it. It's true. But it is also like That was the one where I was like, okay, I'm a little disappointed. That was the one review where he's just like totally off the mark, I think. Like completely off the mark. Like just like completely, totally. Right out of the question. Yeah, well that's the thing, yeah. Well, I'm just amazed he was as wrong as he was. Because he was like, he like really sold this game. Like, he really sold this game. And it was just awful. You know, and like, whenever you kind of expect the reviewer to be kind of wrong. You know, you expect the reviewer to be like, hey, this game is so great, play this game, right? And then like you play it and it's like, it's not as great as they said it was or whatever. I've never had a reviewer before who's like told me to get a or told me about a game and it just be just awful, just the worst. It like wasn't that bad in a lot of ways, but. And I'm not going to sit there and necessarily disrespect the game entirely, but yeah, that was my brother was like, yep, it's like an asset flip. It literally feels like a Unity like super cheapo like streamer bait kind of game, like just some real slop, just some terrible slop. It's a I Divine Cybermancy. And he like sold like the high concept aspect of it, which is kind of cool. Like there is a high concept plot kind of thing to it going on, where there's these factions at war, and there's like all this like weird stuff and these weird creepy NPCs that like talk to you, and like a deeper meta narrative about you like killing your wife or something. And so I can see why people are like enraptured by it conceptually, but the actual game itself was like, oh, and there's a bunch of RPG stuff too, but the actual game itself was just like weird and crappy. Because what ends up happening is like the levels are like they're kind of like empty, like weird and empty. You know like an asset flip. Like, the idea being is they didn't really put that much time into designing the levels, and so the levels feel kind of, like, empty and pointless. And then the RPG system is, like, confusing and makes no sense. But it's like, also designed around New Game Plus. And there's, like, several levels that literally make absolutely no sense. Like, the idea being is it's supposed to be an homage to Doom. Like, there's one level that's supposed to be, like, an homage to Doom, but they, like, completely mess it up. And there's just, like, big, huge, empty hallways that go nowhere. Which is not a Doom thing. Doom actually has very, like, tight, focused levels. Yeah. And there's supposed to be a level that, like, is, like, a reference to whatever it's called, Space Hulk. Which is, like, a Warhammer game. But, like, the enemies feel just, like, cheap and annoying, and they just spawn infinitely, and they all look really crappy. They have, like, really terrible 3D models, too. So it literally feels, like I said, it feels like a crappy, like somebody just like bought a bunch of like alien models on the Unity store and decided to make a game around it. But it's interesting for its plot. But then there's like a weird it's like a weird mess of a plot too. Because there's like a space federation, but then there's also like the there's like a space federation, but there's also like a cult. Or I mean, yeah, there's also like so it's like this weird mishmash of like Warhammer and then like other science fiction. To the point where it like makes no sense. It's I Divine Cybermancy, so you should probably look it up actually. If you want to like understand the deeper thing, is I Divine Cybermancy. Maybe I'll play it again at some point. And the whole the overarching narrative is kind of funny. But yeah, the level design is just abysmal. Okay. Yep, it's just Ichi Nashida. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Mamma mia. Oh shoot! Yep, wrong one. Oh, I'm gonna die to Genichiro. Ah, boo. It happens, man. You know. Gotta correctly identify which attack he does. Oh shoot! Whoops. I'm die to Genichiro. Gotta die to Genichiro, bro. You gotta die to Genichiro, bro. Like, what are you doing not dying to Genichiro? You gotta die to Genichiro. It's all part of the strategy. It's all part of the plan. The master plan. Of, for real, exactly. Gotta die to Genichiro. You know, it's a part of the 12 steps or something. It's part of the Buddhist path or whatever of a death and rebirth. Oh, come on! And see, I misread it again. I thought he was doing the sweep. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. Man, boy, I can't even. You don't play Sekiro for 2 days, and this is what, or it's 3 days now, I guess. You don't play Sekiro for 3 days, and this is what happens to you. Your Sekiro muscle shrivels, and you can't Sekiro anymore. They take away your Sekiro card. They're like, you can't, whatever. You know what? We relearn it. We just gotta relearn it. Doesn't help that there's like 5 versions of this guy. There is the sweep. There we go. Step on the thrust. Oh my god, yeah, see, and I blocked it wrong too. They just parry broke me. No! Okay, there we go, yeah, cool. There we go, okay, finally. After dying to Genichiro, Way of Tomoe twice. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna... Okay. Well, apparently I have to relearn this entire fight. Apparently if you don't play Sekiro for a couple days, you just lose everything. Well, to be fair, I'm not being as aggressive as I need to be on him. You really do have to be, like, really, really aggressive with him. Yeah, well, it's crazy, too. It really is a little bit like that. At least a little. Where it's like my muscle memory is like a little tiny bit shot. It is weird. For sure. But it goes to show how, like, this game really is kind of like a... This game is really unique. No game makes you, like, test yourself this much. Shoot. Yeah, if you... Okay. There's no game quite like it, for sure. That's the beauty of Sekiro. Yeah. Fudge. Did that wrong. Whatever. We're almost there. That was pretty good, honestly. All things considered, I think I handled that second phase really well. See, sometimes you gotta take a break though, because I honestly feel like that second phase was cleaner than 90% of my second phases. I feel like maybe the reset really helped me a little bit on the second phase there. And so, like, even though I've only taken a couple days off, it gave me time to, like, I guess internalize, or like, give me a little bit of time to like clean up my second phase, or like to kind of finally like get to second phase a little bit, which has otherwise been like a huge problem for me. Weird that I'm like not able to block the down though from Genichiro. Oh shoot! Oh wow! I got really lucky there, and I actually managed to dodge it. There we go. Okay, pellet. So the trick with this guy is you want to be on him, which is really rough when you're trying to learn his moveset. But you really, really, really want to constantly be attacking him and like in his face as much as you can be. And then you want to like dodge a couple of his things. That's sort of the problem with these Sekiro bosses, is dodging is actually like a really big deal. it's like one of those things where you go from Dark Souls to Sekiro, and you're like, oh, I wonder if I'm clever enough I can just block stuff. And it's like, yes, actually. I mean, if you're clever enough, can you dodge stuff? Yes, absolutely. In fact, all the game's hardest bosses, you have to dodge some of their stuff. Oh, they use sweeps, yeah. Like, the crazy thing is that all the game's hardest bosses are balanced around dodges. Yeah, dodges are like how you master Sekiro. Like dodging like random stuff. Usually what it comes down to is it's like the attack's hitbox is such that you can dodge it. You know, like he's like the positioning of the enemy's sword is like such that you can dodge it, right? But it does vary. It's like that, where that attack is like a really thin, narrow attack. So I can dodge it pretty comfortably. The hitbox on that is like really thin. Okay. Oh shoot. Forgot how third phase works. It's okay. There we go. Just a weird, like, thrust out of nowhere? Oh, come on! Come on, I was pretty sure I dodged that. Fudge. Luckily, third phase is like a joke. Bam. That's it. That's all. Now we just need to do the speedrun cycle. Yore. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now it's just that's it. That's the last. That's number 8. That's cycle number 8. Sweet. It's been a couple weeks of streams, so finally my work is coming to fruition. And the sad thing is, I'm not even done. I still have to do all the gauntlets and oh, come on, do the thing. We'll do this one. Go. Okay, ending. Credits. Start playthrough number 9? Yes. Yes. This is the speedrun cycle. So we're basically gonna kill it. We're gonna kill Chained Ogre. Grab the... We're gonna kill Chained Ogre, grab the charm. Yes, thank you. I feel like I did pretty reasonably well there. It kind of stinks to die to him at all, though, because... When I have... Well, it's gonna be... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I recommend it for this game. I think for Dark Souls games, it's more interesting. Although, to be fair, I think New Game Plus 7 is always so bad for these games, because what ends up happening is it's like too much. It's, you know, like too much of a good thing kind of thing. And so I actually don't necessarily know if I recommend New Game Plus to like every person, because... But I think at least one time it's really fun. The problem is once you get used to going that far, it's like you kind of see the game in those terms. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know if Sekiro is worth really like playing that many times in a row. I remember the first time I beat Dark Souls 1, and I got to New Game Plus, and I was just so burned out. And it was the same deal with like Dark Souls 2 and stuff. Like, I was just so burned out by the time I got to New Game Plus for those games. It's kind of weird that I sort of live in New Game Plus now for those for these games. Really, it is a little strange. Okay, Kusabi Maru. We get our nice little sword. Grab the pellets. And we need to make sure I give him the charm. Very crucial. Give Crow's charm. Insist you take it. Okay, cool. Cool. Now we're gonna skip these guys. This is gonna be nice though, because my muscle memory is all goofed up here. Usually I'm used to parrying these guys, but you know what? We don't have to deal with them today. Not today. These Ashina goons. Hotkey mod for multiple combat arts. That actually sounds like it's pretty cool. I think combat arts aren't that amazing in this game. I kind of wish there was like more RPG stuff, honestly, for this game. Yeah, well, that's what ends up happening. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Where you explore, like, you pick up every little thing and you die a whole bunch, and so you're you're just like so tired. Interesting. Yeah, I wish basically what I think they should have done for this game is they should have made each esoteric text like change your like attacks or something. And then the combat arts would have felt more interesting. And then you could put points into different, like, trees or something. Yeah, well, that's the thing, mostly. Unless you're me, I guess. Where you pick up every dumb little piece of trash that you find. Like, oh, look at this. What's this? A red lump? Oh, cool. Gotta put that in our pockets. Headless for the 2 billionth time? Why not? So, if I'm not mistaken, I killed... How many Headless did I kill? So there's 6 Headless per cycle, right? And I went to 8 cycles. So I killed 48 Headless. I killed 48 Headless total. Is my math wrong? Do I just not know how to multiply? No, I think it's I killed 48 Headless over the course of all those runs. If you count the double Headlesses too. Yeah, maybe I could have not done all of them or something. Maybe what I should have done is done the one under Fountainhead Palace, and then the one under like the one in like Senpo Temple or something. But I mean, hey, if you're gonna fight the worst boss in the game, you may as well do it 40, nearly 50 times, right? Oh shoot. Luckily there's no stakes here. Uh-oh. I'm dying to Genichiro. Tutorial Genichiro has proven too much for the Sekiro YouTuber. Problem is, all the versions of this guy are actually kind of different, and it does affect my muscle memory on him. There we go, whatever. And then maybe like killed only like one Shichiman warrior or something. I don't know. I think maybe that would have been the smart thing to do, to be honest. Instead of sitting there fighting like every single one of them, like for a billion years or whatever. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done all of them. You're probably onto something there. Make a video. I can't do no hit. That's not gonna be possible. I know hate no hit is like a concept, but I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me at all. And I know there's a guy who has all the no hit videos for this game, and that is really cool. But I don't know if that's me. I don't know if I have what it takes to no hit anything. I mean, I could probably I can't Iron Man no hit, but I probably could no hit. I probably could no hit some bosses, but I can't Iron Man. Problem is, there's no real. I don't really feel like that's. So like a really unnatural way to play the game. Actually, though, is the thing. Yeah, well, I think Sekiro. Ongball or whatever, the Korean guy, yeah. I think Sekiro, he's pretty impressive. Play. But it's one of those things where I think that oh, why am I'm on the wrong side. I need to go this way. I think that it's like a really unnatural way to play the game. Probably the biggest issue with doing no hit is very simple. And that is it. At some point, I need to move on to another game. That's like the whole goal, you know? Like, I don't want to play Sekiro forever. And there's some guy who already did, like, a bunch of no-hit stuff. So I don't have to, you know? Like, that's not... I don't know. I mean, I get that, like, yeah, sure, somebody's probably done this too. But, you know, at least it's within the developer's intentions or whatever, right? So it's like cool. But yeah, like the problem with no hit is like that would require a bunch of practice, and it's like I want to move away from Sekiro, especially considering it hasn't really been like a popular game. Like people don't mind watching Sekiro, I think, but on the main, people do not like watching Sekiro. I don't think. So it's one of those things where it's like I can't, like, there's no way I can justify spending the time to blast Sekiro, to like no hit and blast Sekiro like crazy when I just want to play like Skyrim now. So Skyrim is the game that's next, and then hopefully Elden Ring, so I can get my stuff together on that. Oh, I missed that completely. There we go. Boom. See, like, for example, there's like a skip, there's like a glitch skip for Chained Ogre. But like, it's actually just like harder than beating the boss. And it's like not intended. Usually I like to work within the bounds of intended, if possible. Because, you know, like, you gotta, you know, and so, like, a lot of these challenge videos, they kind of, like, go against that, which is fine. But generally, I'm mostly, like, an intended. I try to be, like, intended. I don't think hitless is ever really intended for these games. Like, it's theoretically possible, definitely. And so I guess it is intended in that sense. but it's like a more pernicious challenge in a world where it's like I really want to play Skyrim, you know? Like Sekiro has honestly gone on too long already. I could have trimmed a lot of these bosses and it would have been fine. I could have trimmed so many bosses from these cycles and nobody would have complained. You know, like I could have trimmed like every general, every like doofy general. Like this guy. I could have just not fought that guy. You know, and I think I fought that guy. I fought that guy 8 times. You know, so I fought what, like 24 generals? Is there more than that, or is it just 24? Because I think there's only 3. There's only 3 that are mini bosses. So I fought 24 of those guys, and it's like I probably could have fought 8, and no one really would have complained, you know. But their setups are subtly different and stuff like that too. There's a little subtle something to fighting each one of them. Because for the first one, it's like you have to plunging attack him. And then for the next one, you have to kill all the guys around him. And then for the third one, you have to kill the guys around him too, right? So they're like, those are like weird fights where they're partially about the enemies that are around the boss and not so much the boss itself. But like I could skip the first one and no one would have really batted an eye probably. But I mean, you know, if you're going for the completionist thing, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's just the way it is. It's all in the past. You know, that's in the past now. The only reason I'm not killing more bosses on this cycle is because I've already killed every boss on max difficulty. So I'm just like speedrunning to Ishinashina, to Emma and Ishinashina, and then so probably hopefully I'll beat them by the end of the stream. Probably not. I think I don't have it in me actually. Sinister Burden. Yes. Well, no. So I skip it. Yeah. The thing is for the first couple cycles, although here's an interesting thing about this, right? So I'm killing every boss, right? Now the mini bosses, I could probably skip a huge number of those. But for the major bosses, you actually kind of can't skip that many of them. Because like I have 99 attack power, but I don't have that much extra attack power. If I skipped a bunch of the optional bosses, I'd be like 10 short or something. You really do have to do a lot of the major bosses, weirdly. Yeah, well that's another thing. Is like so I have to do Mortal Journey. Well, for the mini bosses, being familiar with their moves almost doesn't matter because there's no Mortal Journey for mini bosses. So I'm not. It's not like there's gonna be a test where I'm gonna have to like go through a gauntlet to fight and fight all the mini bosses. Although honestly, that'd be pretty funny if they implemented that. If Sekiro had a gauntlet that was all mini bosses or something, I think that would have been pretty cool actually. If there's a Sekiro gauntlet that was like the hardest version of all the mini bosses. Like it starts with a general. No, Mortal Journey is all major bosses. Even but it includes optional ones. It's all major bosses optional and mandatory. But it does include any mini bosses. There's no headless, there's no general, there's no ninja, there's no yeah, they don't have one for mini bosses. So I killed like all the mini bosses and I you know I killed so many mini bosses and I was kind of training for nothing there. Yeah, oh really? Okay. Interesting. That sounds pretty decent. Why is he taking so long? Is the snake there he goes, okay. It's so weird. It was like positioned wrong or something. There we go. See, that's something they should have added. But like only all mini bosses. Something like that. I think that would have been pretty cool. I want to try something on this guy actually. I'm gonna try oil. How many oils do I have? I have 87. Okay, so I think I can practice with some of these. Well, you know. I think maybe at this point I've fought enough mini-bosses that it's cool. You know? Like, do I really need to fight them all one more time? Maybe, right? Maybe. But to be fair, I've fought them plenty of times already. So... I guess there's too much of a good thing, I suppose. In some cases. Well, I want to try this. Cool, it didn't say, okay, cool. That's actually really cool tech. So you can instantly burn him if you oil him first. Look how much posture damage he takes from that. Wow, look at that. Ridiculous. Because I'm hitting his body. Wants to know Diddy. Is that a commentary on the oil or whatever? Oh shit. Because I'm oiling him up. Like we're at a Diddy party, I suppose. Is that the joke you're trying to make? Oh, okay. See, that's pretty astute. That's a pretty astute joke there. Hey, you know what? It's a Diddy party or whatever. Poor Kyobu Masataka Oniwa. You know what's so funny is one of the plaintiffs, one of the women that accuses him of like crazy stuff, of all that messed up stuff, is actually a musician I'm really fond of, Don Richards. So I actually have like a personal, well, I wouldn't say personal. That's actually not true. I don't have a. It's not like I know these people in real life. But I have like I have a race in that horse or whatever, horse in that race, something like that. That's actually really good tech though. Oh, aw, yeah, real messed up. Real messed up. And, but I don't know. It's like I said, because I like that musician so much, because I'm such a fan of one of those musicians, it's really rough for me personally. But, I guess it could be worse. I could, Okay. Yeah, it's such a shame. Well, that's the only thing I really have to say about that, because I don't like Diddy's music or anything. Like, I don't like the music that he does. I don't know if I've ever heard one of his songs, honestly. That's the only thing I really have to say about that case, is that, or I mean about Diddy, is that I know, is it the misconduct allegations, that there's a musician that I like that has that's part of the misconduct allegations, and she's a very talented musician. I don't know if she still makes music, but yeah, really great musician, really great musician. Yeah, he's kind of, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I get. That is sort of the vibe I get, is that he's like a scumbag. But I don't know if I've ever heard one of his songs. I'm trying to think of like a song. I can't even think of a song of his. Like, I actually legitimately cannot think of a song of his that I know at all. Which is like weird, right? Because like, I don't really listen to like Usher or something, right? But I know his songs, you know. I know like an Usher song, right? Like it's like the DJ got us falling in love or whatever. Like I'm familiar with that song, right? I know like a bunch of Kanye West songs, not that many, right? But I know some Kanye West songs. Oh shoot, this is gonna suck. I gotta reset this. Oh, I'm not resetting it. Nothing. I gotta reset this. I need more spirit emblems. Like I know like Kanye West songs. I know, you know, what's another one? Well, that's the crazy thing is I don't know. Or I probably do know one of Diddy's songs. You're probably right that I do in fact probably know a Diddy song, but I don't know what. I don't actually like. I'm not aware of which song is a Diddy. So there probably is a Diddy song that I do know. But I don't know which one it is, and so because I just don't even know what the popular music or whatever yeah. Well, Kanye is a guy who Kanye is like weird. I think he's like on drugs or something. More money, more problems. Yeah, it's kind of the idea. He's on like drugs or something all the time. I guess. Because I hear people who talk about his new stuff and they talk about how awful it is. Horrible person. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is I think he's not as good a musician anymore because something like that. Diddy song? Oh, wait, oh, is that a Diddy song? See, I don't know if I've heard it though. Yeah, it's kind of ironic. Actually, the More Money, More Problems is actually kind of ironic for him. Because his vast wealth both got him into the trouble he's in, and then also his unlimited means got him in the position he's in, and then simultaneously, because he has lots of money, he got away with it too. Yeah, well, you know, what can you do? Oh, come on. Game's cheating me. Game's cheating me. Oh, well, okay. Well, actually, I got really lucky there that they're both dead. That's actually insanely lucky. Both artists I can't recommend JD Signifier's videos enough. Or JD Signifier? I don't know, personally I like I listen to like Florence and the Machine. Like random stuff like that. Like Marina Diamandis. I'm not really familiar with any of these artists. It's probably my most listened to artist is Florence and the Machine. And having listened to her enough, I won't say I resent her. Oh shoot, come on, don't kill me. And then who else do I listen to? Yeah, it's mostly those two. Those are like probably my two top artists, I'd say. And then who else do I like? See, once his posture bar is big enough, he'll... Oh, he doesn't do it. He didn't die. He didn't hit a wall. Freaking Blazing Bull. Unbelievable. So, I need to look at this. Yeah, I know. Because that's the thing is, if he doesn't hit a wall, he doesn't instantly die. He has to hit a wall or he won't instantly die. So now we just go to Genichiro, right? Yeah, it's just straight to Genichiro here. And then what I'll do is I'll do the umbrella on this guy though. I'll kill this next mini boss. Or not this next mini boss, then the Ashen Elite here, because I know you technically can skip him, but I don't know if it's intended. I actually don't know if it's intended to skip the Ashina Elite. Oh? I don't think it's intended to skip this next guy. So I'm not gonna do it. They can't make me. I gotta fight this guy. Mano y mano. I gotta give him the umbrella. Considering I just barely learned this umbrella tech against him. So I want to try it out. Honestly, I could probably stand up and pick up another Divine Grass here, though. Yes, thank you. So I'll look at this JD Signifier guy. I'll look this guy up. I'm looking for new YouTubers to watch. I feel like my feed is kind of boring sometimes. Because if there's no new updates for the games that I'm into, it's like, you know, nothing really moves forward. So maybe I need more sub. Maybe I need to subscribe to something new. So maybe this guy'll get my sub. I watch a lot of those like documentary style YouTube channels, but they don't upload that frequently usually. Which is kind of the problem. Like, you can't... There's not a Bobby Broccoli video every day. Or something, you know. Oh? Okay. Boom. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I'll very much check this guy out. Thank you. You guys for hooking it up with the cool Rex. Wow. What the heck is this? What is this? Oh shoot, okay, well I did it wrong. I just did it wrong. The execution there is actually like insanely tight. Cause he can go straight, cause you can hit him and then he'll go straight into another one. And the stupid fan animation is like so distracting. Yeah, he just instantly dies, sure. You see, I think maybe I haven't really gotten Umbrella until now. There we go. Crazy to watch, though. Very crazy to watch, though. Honestly, I might be sleeping on Umbrella. I'm like 90% sure that I'm sleeping on Umbrella. I think the thing about Umbrella is you just have to parry with it. Like, you don't even necessarily have to counterattack. You don't have to spin it. I think spinning it is really stupid. I think the problem with Umbrella is spinning it. But I think if you just like block it, if you just like instantly block an attack, it's like really broken. It's like actually really broken if you just like instantly block an attack. I guess. If you do like if you just like hit the trigger and then like immediately put it away. Or you can counterattack in some cases. Well, that's what I'm saying, but it costs Spirit Emblems to do that. The problem is that it costs Spirit Emblems. And so you can Projected Force for one Spirit Emblem. Like, I think the Spirit Emblem efficiency of spinning it is just 0. No, because it costs you 1 every time you open it, and it costs 1 every time you spin it. So it's like really, really Spirit Emblem inefficient to be spinning it, I think. As far as I can tell. I could be wrong about that, but I think I think using the Umbrella as like a way of like getting a block in is really insanely good. But I think spinning it is actually really bad. Or like blocking with it, in like most cases at least. Maybe there's like some cases where it's really good actually. But honestly, the thing is, the reason I don't do it, I think, and maybe I'm like wrong, maybe I'm just like a fool here. But you can actually knock... Yeah, that's true. The thing is, you can actually knock a lot of bosses out of their most dangerous attacks with Mortal Blade. Or Gunpowder. Or Shinobi Firecracker. So I think that's part of, like, why I'm not as... Why I sleep on it is because I figured out a method to eat a lot of dangerous attacks without really causing any problems. And you never run out of Spirit Emblems with Mortal Blade. Like, you can Mortal Blade forever. You won't do as much damage. But that's the beauty of Sekiro, is you can develop kind of your own style a little bit. Just a little bit. There's a little bit of variation and, like, options. It's like there might be an objectively correct answer, but, like, if it works, it works. Yeah. Well, you don't need to charge it most of the time. The problem is, I think the empowered one only affects a charged version, which, like, in most cases, you don't really need to do. See, for example, I can do watch. Yeah. So, like, most of the time when an enemy has a really dangerous attack, even some, like, really crazy stuff, even some stuff you think you wouldn't be able to knock enemies out of, you totally can. You can totally just knock them right out of it. Like in the Gauntlet of Strength, you know, the Black Blade attack that the Ishin has. That, like, so you can't knock him out of that with Mortal Blade, but you can knock him out of that with Shinobi Firecracker. So you technically don't even have to see that attack at all. Huh. I might mess with that. I might try that out. I may try that out. See, I usually counter the passage attack by just walking away from it. But you can also counter it by gunpowder, by hitting him with firecrackers too. I think that's sort of the part of the problem is that, like, firecrackers in Mortal Blade are just, like, so broken. They're just like, they're kind of like insanely busted. But I should try Mistraven. I should figure out a use for Mistraven. What's another use for Mistraven? Is there another major boss? Yes, is there another major boss that's like really good with Mistraven? Because I want to find like a use for Mistraven. Sabi Mario Dodge. Miss Noble, yeah. Miss Noble. Always funny to me. Miss Noble. Oh, okay. What attack do you I know that's good. I love that. It always catches me off guard and every time it's funny. No, what attack do you dodge with it? What attack do you use it to dodge? What attack do you on Inner Father? Because I need to like try that. Is it after he missed Ravens? Oh, I didn't do Ishinashi's dumb thing. One second, we gotta go take care of that. Okay. Did you grab Wasabi Mario dodge? Or for which boss? Which grab? I'm like Wasabi Mario's fine because it guts Oh, okay, sure. I'll look it up. Yeah, I mean it's so good against it's so good against whatever her name is. It's so good against my B button is like stuck. It's so good against Arena the Water that it kind of almost doesn't really matter. Like I don't expect a prosthetic to do everything all the time. If it's good against one enemy, that's probably good enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, like the thing is, like I'm not trying to find a use for Sabi Mario because I already know what Sabi Mario's use is, and that's beating like Orin and stuff. And it's like really good for that, right? So it's like I don't need to come up with another use for it, you know? Yeah, but oh really? Okay, weird. Interesting. No, that's cool. That is really interesting actually. But I don't know if that's like I don't think that's tech that's actually like worth implementing. Just because I mean, can't you umbrella a dodge? Or I mean, can't you umbrella grab too? I need to try that. For some reason, I seem to think you can umbrella grabs. It's aesthetic vibes. I mean, that was one of those crazy. I was watching one of the Ongball videos where he like kills like a general or something, and he like combos all kinds of crazy stuff into it. And it's like, there's no way this is optimal. There's no way that all this comboing is optimal. Yeah. See, I should learn how to do that. I need to practice that and make sure that I know that's what's going on. Oh. There we go. Gotta complete Ishinashi's quest. Yeah, that's the other thing is like I sort of wish there were more keys or something. More ways to like he's using wheel though. Interesting. See, there must be a better way to like cycling through all the prosthetics is such a pain too. So it's like you tend not to want to use more than like one prosthetic per boss. Yeah. That's the sort of thing that makes it probably a lot easier. Something like that. Okay. Ashin esoteric text. So now we should be able to go to Kuro and actually like finish the super quest. And then I just need to kill oh, I need to go to Senpo Temple. We'll start with Senpo Temple. As usual. So I need axe for this too. Like the axe is another one where it's like not that good either. That's another funny one where it's like, well, axe is pretty good against a lot of normal enemies. But the thing about axe is that sword, flower, and stone. Yeah, I need all the junk. I need to collect all the random junk. I was like, Wolf, I need you to collect this random junk. Can you do that for me? And I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. Gotta collect all the junk. Gotta collect this old piece of crap sword. This, like, rusted piece of crap sword. This, like, crappy, stinky flower. And then this, like, dumb rock. That smells. Apparently the rock smells, too. Which is, like, weird. What's up with that? Why am I picking up a smelly rock? So it's like, see, I just don't even understand the plot for this game. It's like weird kid tells you, like, weird creepy, shining kid tells you to pick up rock and stone and rusty sword. And this guy's trying to get me to drink. It's like, bro, I'm at work. I don't have time to drink right now. I'm literally on the clock, bro. This is unbelievable. This bald guy. Look at this guy's 5-head. Look at Mr. 5-head here. He looks hollow. He looks like a Dark Souls hollow, and he also has a 5-head. It's like, what? How am I supposed to take any of these people seriously? I don't even know. Is it not a rock? I don't know what it is. It's something. It's some dumb thing. It's like he's like, hey Wolf, could you go to Target and get me a rock? And I'm like, yeah, man, whatever. Why not? Let's just do that. Grab the gunfort key really quick here. I think I don't even need to talk to him right now, actually. Yeah, the button's sticking. I think maybe I got some, like, juice on it or something. Okay. Where am I going? He's all like... Crow's like, I need you to get me this pillow. I guess. Is it a pillow? I don't know. Whatever it is. The shelter stone? I don't know. Is the shelter stone something that... Is there something in Japanese about the shelter stone that I don't get? Is that like a Japanese thing that I don't... the shelter stone? Because if it is, they haven't translated it very well. Because, yeah, the shelter stone confuses me. I don't really get the shelter stone. The flower, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? Flower, okay, sword, whatever, that's fine. Like, that's all cool. I actually don't even need to hit this bonfire, believe it or not. It'll light up when I complete the objective. Yeah, it does. It does look kind of like a flower, doesn't it? Yeah. But I'm not sure what it's supposed to be culturally. I'm not sure if there's like a if it's like so it's like it could be idiosyncratic, as in it could have nothing to do with. It could have literally nothing at all to do with Japanese mythology, or it could be something from Japanese mythology that I just don't know about. And I have no idea. Like the flower, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Right, it's a flower. It's a sword, whatever. The shelter stone I don't get. It's like it's called a shelter stone too. Why is it called a shelter stone? What is going on there? What is that supposed to mean? Like why is it called a shelter stone? Yeah, my B button's all jacked up. I need to like hit it with some alcohol. And like I need to take like a little bit of alcohol and like kind of like get it under there, I guess. Well, the lore for this game is kind of weird. Because I'm pretty sure that there's more like Japanese mythology stuff that's not as obvious to us. And may not even necessarily be obvious to a Japanese person at first glance. And so things like the shelter stone is like the main one. That's probably the one that I'm like the most, you know, so little stuff. It's stuff like Ocarina of the Water. Like what's up with Ocarina of the Water? I don't know. Right? Is that like a Japanese, is that based on like a Japanese folktale? Or something? I guess, right? I don't know. And the thing is, if you're a Japanese person, it's like, oh yeah, of course, it's, you know, this or that, right? It doesn't have to be explained at all. You're just like familiar with it conceptually. You're just like familiar with the story or whatever. But in for us, obviously, a lot of this stuff doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well, he does. Those videos are really good, but I think there's still stuff that's not that he doesn't know about it or something. Yeah, I think I'm not sure. I don't get all the specifics about her. Like I'm familiar. I get the concept. But I also feel like there's stuff that I don't fully understand about the character. Like, where does this actually come from specifically? But yes, like, obviously I've seen something kind of like her before. That, she's like imagery, like the imagery makes sense for like a lot of the characters, right? Like the stupid gun characters, right? Like the dumb gun enemies. Like there's characters in Princess Mononoke that look like that in the film Mononoke. Mononoke no Hime? Yeah, I could ask. That's true. But there's like what I need to know is about the Shelter Stone. That's all I want to know is the Shelter Stone. I need to look on the wiki actually. Maybe the wiki has an answer for the Shelter Stone. That's a great example. The frickin' Shelter Stone. Figure that out. After we kill this guy. Ow, I tried to dodge that for some reason. Oof. Ow. Ow. Come on. Why is my B button all jacked up? It's kind of bothering me. It's like the DS I had when I was a kid. As a kid, I had a DS Lite. And I hammered the A button so much, I like jacked it up completely. Oh, fudge. Maybe that's what's going on here. Come on. No! Muteki bastard. Muteki yaro. Trying to lure him over here. Huh. So it's something to do with the Fountain Palace, I take it? So it's referring to the Fountain Palace, right? Presumably. There we go. He's finally okay. Finally, Roberto. No. Moo. See, this is the interesting thing. Oh, that's Immaculate Conception. What the hell? Interesting. So no something sin, something shelter. Is I get the idea here? Oh, okay. The source. Okay, I see. So that's original sin. So that kanji means original. So no original sin, and then something, and then something shelter. I don't know the kanji after no there. Interesting. But what's the shelter stone? What's the kanji for shelter stone? Is it literally just shelter and then ishi? Is it just like the generic stone, like the super basic stone kanji? Is it actually called a stone, or does it have some other weird kanji attached to it? That is really strange. Yeah, yo, it's Ishi. Okay, yeah. Oh, something re Ishi. I don't even know the reading on that one. Oh. I don't know the reading on the shelter, on the word for shelter there. That's the problem, is I don't know the reading for like any of these at all. Thank you though, actually. Interesting. Yado. そうですね。宿。宿。知らない。見たことがない。見た。What is it? 見たことが、shoot. Sorry. 見たことがあります。見たことがあります。Or no, what is it? I have done. Okay, what is it? It's This is the problem. Is like I haven't practiced Japanese in it's been like a week. This is the issue. 見たことがありますけど、忘れる。忘れて。すみません。Where is it? Oh, I need Iskachin. And then presumably not. Well, no, those two terms may be related, right? I mean, I don't know. Like they're not explicitly related, but like the kanji could have like holy implications. Shelter in like a holy sense, right? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe it's one of those things where if you know there's like an old-timey type deal with that word, or that kanji. I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen that kanji before, to be honest. Right, like in the original Sin, for example, I've definitely seen those first three. I think maybe I've seen, but I don't know if I've actually even seen those second two. Or like looked at them more closely. That's all guesswork on my part. I don't know what this maybe, right? What's that one song? There's like some song that's like shelter. Oh shoot, I forgot about the invisible one. Wonder if like the translation for that song is the same. See, I wonder what the connotations are. Because shelter, the funny thing is, right, in our language, shelter has like really weird connotations, right? The word shelter itself. Because like in point of construct, it refers to like protection from some, like a calamity. Like, oh, I took shelter from the rain, right? I don't think of my house as being shelter, so to speak, right? That's kind of a grim way to examine your living space, is to perceive it as being a shelter, right? Or it's like, oh, the homeless shelter, you know, like. So the word shelter, right? Like, there's a specific interesting. Yeah, I just don't think I've ever seen it. So like, you can see how the word shelter has like a very specific connotation in our culture. Where it's like you don't call your house the shelter generally. That like has a very grim connotation. Like, oh well, you know, it's shelter, right? Like somebody's like, oh, how's your house? Oh well, it's shelter, you know, like that's pretty grim. So I kind of struggle to imagine that the translation is like entirely apt of shelter. Like that may be the literal translation, but I don't know if there's yeah. Like these two words are just convergently interrelated, right? Like I assume, I think. Let me look this kanji up really quick. Because I need to end stream in like 1 second anyway. But you know better than me, of course. Obviously. Oh, come on. Well, why is it not? Okay. Copy, there we go. Let me look at this kanji really fast, actually. What the heck? So if I looked at kanji, it gives me like hotels. If I look at that kanji, it like shows me hotels. That's so crazy. Oh, is it yado? Is it the pronunciation yado? Yadori. Oh, I see what you're saying. See, I thought you were saying yado. Yeah, apparently it means like hotel. Oh, I have seen this kanji before. Yeah, because isn't it the same? Yes, it's the same as inn, right? It's the same as I'm pretty sure it's no. What's there's another reading for it though, right? There's like another reading for it that means inn. What is it? What's the other reading for it that means inn again? What's the Wiktionary? Oh. There's another reading for it that means inn. I have totally seen this one before. That's the crazy thing about kanji is you can see you can see a kanji before. Oh, it is yado. Is it just yado? No, I thought there was another one. Shuku. Huh. Interesting. Maybe the wiki says something about the shelter stone? So it should be called like the lodging stone, I guess. Is like the idea that I get. It should be called like the it should be I think maybe it should be called like the lodging stone. Is like the implication that I'm getting from this. Shinjuku. Oh, okay. Oyadori. What's this one? Juku? Shinjuku? Yeah, I've seen something about this. No, I think there's like a I think maybe I've seen a kanji that's like similar or something. Or maybe I'm like confusing it with something else. A stone found in an altar deep within the village of the water dwellers. Stones will sometimes appear in the bodies of those who have long drank from the fountain waters. Yadori has certain negative connotations, suggesting unwelcome or parasitic presence. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, according to the wiki, it means the reason it's called a shelter stone is because it's a parasite that grows in the bodies of the people that drink from the fountainhead waters. So it's like a growth that appears inside the bodies of people who drink from the fountainhead waters. Is the idea. Actually. So it's like the Yadori is I guess the idea that it's trapped within a human body. So like the human body is like special, right? Or something like that. Or like each individual person is like special or something. I think. Based on what the wiki is saying. Because he looks like a kidney stone. Calcium oxalate monohydrate kidney stone is the idea. So you drink the fountain waters and it makes you sick. Well, I mean, that's what the wiki's saying, and I mean, you know, I don't know. Interesting. But the fact that also has a holy connotation is like really weird. Interesting. Because I see what you're saying about the holy connotation as well. But either way, I need to end stream. You have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. And hopefully we'll finish the speedrun next stream. I think there's not going to be a stream tomorrow. I might see a film. And then there also may not be a stream on Thursday. I'll play by ear. But you have a good night. Have a good night, everybody.